Hey, what's up guys? Jake here with Success Motors. I have an awesome walk around video for you guys today. I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. Guys, this is the Excursion that 90% of Excursion people are looking for. Guys, this is a 2002 limited 7.3 liter four-wheel drive, no rust, beautiful truck, clean title. Guys, I'm gonna get to the video here in just a minute, but if it's your first time with us, welcome. My name is Jake. I'm the owner-operator of Success Motors down here in College Station, Texas. We primarily sell Ford Excursions, old diesel trucks. We do things like that. But I film these videos because most of our vehicles will actually go out of state. So if you're not in College Station, hopefully after you watch this video, you'll know whether it's worth your time to fly down here, or if you want to handle the entire transaction electronically, we can do that as well. And we can do it through DocuSign, and we can transport this vehicle to you anywhere you are in the lower 48 states. Do me a favor, guys, like and subscribe. It is super helpful. But yeah, guys, this is the Excursion that, Excursion people are looking for. And the reason I say that is because it's the 2002. So they stopped making the 7.3 somewhere around the second half of 03. So this is one of the last years of the 7.3. It gets you a different interior, different seats than you got in the 2000 and 2001. So this is more similar to like the 6.0 interior, which I think is nicer. So it's an 02. It is the Limited. It's the two-tone white and tan. This is between this and black are my two most sought-after colors, but the two-tone is probably the most sought-after color. This rig here has an excellent service history. If you look at the Carfax, I'll show it to you here in a minute. It has been serviced at a Ford dealership most of its life. It's mostly stock, however, it does have a few tasteful modifications that just make it better. It's adult owned. It's got a great history, which you can track through Carfax. It's rust free. It lived in California and states like that most of its life, but I'll show you up underneath it here in a minute. What else? It has 220,000 miles on it, which is not like super low, but also not super high. And as you guys are aware, this is a million-mile motor. We've sold Excursions with 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 miles on them. Guys, this is a very nice one. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, guys, this one has the all-exclusive bucket seats in the second row. That's right, guys, this has the bucket seats in the second row, which we've sold over 100 Excursions, and I've only seen maybe one or two with the buckets on the second row on a 7.3. Maybe it's not super rare, but I have just never personally had. I think we've had one or two, like I said. So guys, all that considered, this is like the top dog Excursion. It's a very, very nice rig, guys. It doesn't leak any oil. It's not leaving even a singular drop on the ground. It does have a small lift level on it. It sits level, and it might be like 2 inches taller than it would be from the factory. So it's got a little bit of something on it. It's got a nice set of wheels. It's got a new set of tires. It's got a new set of Bilstein shocks all around. It's got the Firestone branded rear airbags. I'll show you those in a minute. It has a new turbo. It has a few different things done to it recently. It has the Hutch mod, which I believe is a fuel system modification, and it's got clean rockers, no rust. Guys, this one is the rig for you. But let me get up closer to it now, and I'll begin to show you the interior. There's the original VIN, if you want to, or the original VIN plate. Feel free to look at our website, successmotors.net, and the Carfax should be posted there. It does take 24 hours for it to load, so if you don't see it today, it should be there tomorrow. Of course, power windows, power locks, all those things, memory seats, no rust in the door. Like I said, this guy is rust-free, and no rust here in your rockers. Beautiful rig. And coming into the interior, guys, interior is very clean. It does have WeatherTech floor mats throughout, which that's kind of cool, but the carpets are clean to begin with. You do have your power seats. Of course, these are working. And you've got, again, like I said, this is a different seat style than was in a 2000 or 2001. So you get a nicer seat, in my opinion, in the 02. It has a little bit more bolstering to it. To me, it's just a nicer place to sit. And clearly the interior here, or the seat here, is in great condition. No rips, no tears, no major stains or anything like that. Also, looking up there, you can see the headliner is clean. You can see none of those guys are broken. This actually works on this Excursion, which is cool. And you can see it does have the rear infotainment center, which is awesome as well. And then check this out, guys. This is the higher trim level. So there really was a limited and a limited ultimate, and it says it on the window sticker. Some people will refute that, but you can refute it all you want. It's the case. Some of them say limited ultimate on the window sticker. And one of the biggest differences that I see is the steering wheel. So some of the steering wheels, you know, they've got like the 3 buttons on one side and 2 on the other. Well, this one has all of your cruise control settings over here, and it controls your stereo and your air conditioner and whatnot right here from the steering wheel. Now, the steering wheel is actually in great shape. I don't know if you can see that up in there. I just left this on because I kind of like the way it looks with the wood grain, but the steering wheel does not need this wrap. It's actually in great shape. It's a good, clean steering wheel. So just make note of that. Now, this truck does have an edge monitor on it, which I'll show you when we start it. Of course, it's 4-wheel drive, and then it does have an upgraded Pioneer head unit, although that does look like an older upgraded Pioneer head unit. We do have a trailer brake controller down in here, and of course, windshield is free of any cracks, and your dash is in good shape as well. Guys, so interior, very clean on this Excursion. I mean, I don't know that there's any flaws to even show you, but I'll try to find them. It's got a good set. It got a good window tint on all the windows, so none of the door panels have the weird fade and bake that you can get here sometimes. So the door panels are in good shape. Coming right here, I'll show you again. No rust anywhere in there. No rust on the door, of course. And then, like I said, second row buckets or captains, however you want to say it, which that is cool. These are in great shape. Leather is nice and soft and smooth. No rips or tears. And then, of course, you do have your third row. And then this is also always kind of cool to me as well. So they've kind of mixed matched them, but it's a Husky floor liner across the front here. And then you've got your Husky floor liner going back towards the back as well. So I think that's just kind of cool. And if you've got little kids, the captain's chairs are a lot easier so that they can all get into the back. Now, you got your TV, you got your rear air conditioner and whatnot. You got your DVD player, dash. From this perspective, clean. Interior, like I said, is clean. All that is really in very good shape, guys. Again, beautiful 2002 Ford Excursion. Roof is in really good condition. You can see somebody's removed the roof rack, which I think is kind of a cool, clean look. But you can see even these seams here. These seams are in great shape. You got to be careful with that because these can actually crack and rust out. No cracks or flakes in the roof. The roof is in really great condition. So hard to beat it, guys. Really hard to beat it. Moto Metal wheels, and then we've got some highway terrain. What are these? Nitto Dura Grappler highway terrain, size 305/70 R18. So it's an 18-inch wheel and a 305 on the tire. And these tires have great tread life left. And again, no rust anywhere. And it looks great. And you can actually see the airbag back in there. I'll do the exterior tour here in a minute. We're just doing the interior right now. Spare tire right here. I don't know the life of the spare tire, but it does have a good deep tread. So we'll see. This is actually a pain to get off and put it back on and make it look good. So there's a spare tire in here. Who knows how good it is, but it does have air in it and it does have tread on it. You can see WeatherTech floor mat even back here, but the carpets are clean, which is great. And this actually goes all the way underneath the third row. So all of the carpet has been protected. Headliner is clean back here. Door panels are clean back here. You can see both of these doors open and close. I'll just go ahead and show you that because sometimes these doors don't work, but that is not the case on this Excursion. Doors work, coming around. Again, like I said, door panels are all clean of any sunbake here, which is wonderful. All looks good. And again, no rust. This seat is just as clean as the other one. If you guys have any questions, call me 979-202-1948. I truly anticipate this Excursion selling today. Today is the 10th, no, the 10th of November. Usually these Excursions like this will sell within a matter of days, but I anticipate this one selling today. But we shall see. But yeah, very nice, no rust in the rocker, no rust in the door. Power seat on this side works also, heated seats. And again, the leather is in really good condition here. No rips, no tears, no major stains. WeatherTech floor mat. Dash looks good. You do have your original owner's manual in here and a few other documents. Just a nice place to be. 2002 Ford Excursion, hard to beat. Again, none of the sunbake up here, guys. This is a really nice Excursion. I'll show you the engine bay. So batteries are new, date code April of 2025. You can see the coolant has been recently flushed. The turbo has been replaced, I believe, with a, I want to say a Sinister diesel turbo. Maybe that's not the case. Let me see here. I'm pulling up a picture. I've got a list of what's, it's got a Wicked wheel turbo. It has the S&B intake, a 4-inch exhaust, and then it has the pyrometer and monitor, as well as an upgraded trans cooler. So again, it's got the S&B intake, it has 4-inch exhaust, has the Wicked wheel turbo, it has an upgraded trans cooler, and then it has the monitors like I talked about. But yeah, clean engine bay. We'll start it here in a minute and I'll let you guys hear it idle. But all of that looks really, really good. All right, I'm gonna close all these. Oh man, a bird just pooped on it. Bummer. Literally out here filming this video and a bird pooped on it. So that's a bummer. I'll wipe the bird poop off for you though. Don't you worry about that. But let me close the doors here and then I'll walk around it from a distance so you can get a vibe for the truck with everything closed. It's got the look, guys. This is the look that you're looking for. To me, a completely stock Excursion. It sits just a little bit too low. The stock tires are just a little bit too small. I think a stock tire on a 4-wheel drive is a 275. So these are a 305. What is that? Probably a 31, probably a 33-inch tire, something like that. And guys, so this one just has a beautiful stance to it, a great look. Again, it's the two-tone. Really, really hard to beat. Again, what a bummer, a bird pooped on it, but oh well. I also like the upgraded grille. If you were a true Excursion person, then you know that this is not the factory grille. It would have come with more like a honeycomb style grille. So I do like the grille. Also has an upgraded headlight, nice beautiful chrome bumper, really, really nice, great stance and look to it. All right, let me get a little closer to it and just try to point out all the flaws. Of course, there's gonna be some because it's 23 years old. But overall, the paint's in really great shape. Even the stripes here are in great shape. You can see all of the door jambs and everything line up well. The stripes line up. There's no real oxidation on the cladding here. It looks good. No flaws. Maybe a small rock chip right there. But man, that front fender overall is really clean. And then again, you can see these tires are all about the same tread life. They're all the same brand. They look great, and you can still see the new Bilstein 5100 shock right there. Again, no cracks in the glass. I mean, minor little scuffs and scrapes, I guess. This is actually just some like debris left over. This thing was detailed, but it's actually been about a week since it was detailed. So it's got just maybe a little bit of like just dust and stuff on it, but none of those are scratches. No big dents, no dings, and I don't see any scratches down to the metal there. Very, very clean rig, guys. I do know it has a chip or a scratch that has been touched up at some point there and there. But overall, again, there may be a little nick right there, but no big dents or dings, no door dings. I'll show you up underneath it here in a minute. Again, this one didn't get a paint correction or a polish or anything like that. So all the cladding looks to be in good shape. We didn't see any big dents or any big scratches here. This is right here at the top in the clear coat. In fact, I can feel this with my finger. This would come off if it was buffed. So if you polished it, you could get this off. Again, we didn't. I could feel it on the top of the clear coat. That would come off, but it's got a few little scrapes right there. You can see the exhaust, MBRP, kind of a cool tip that kind of dumps out sideways. Coming around back. Of course, it's your limited. It gets you your backup sensors. You've got a nice tow hitch, which looks good. Here's where you would inflate your rear airbags. It does have a little bit of oxidation right here, which is totally within the realm of expectation for a 24-year-old, 23-year-old Excursion. But no dents, no dings, no big scratches. Yeah, I think a like a polish or a paint correction on this thing would make it look like a brand new car, because there's no clear coat issues anywhere that I'm seeing. There's very little to no oxidation anywhere that I'm seeing. And this right here is actually paint. I guess at some point in its life it rode through some paint and kicked some paint up. So these are not scratches. These are things that could be probably scraped off if you wanted to. So it's just got a few little pieces of paint. But again, that is not damage or flaws or scratches. That's literally, I can scratch my nail on it right there. Of course, I think I already showed you under here, but no rust. A little bit of bird poop, sorry about that. I'll get it wiped off. So if my memory is serving me right, I don't think we've seen any dents or any dings. Nothing. Oh, I got 2 hits right there. Bird poop again. What a bummer. I mean, just as clean as they come, guys. This is as clean of an excursion as they come. None of them are perfect. It'd be hard for them to be because of their age, but this one is very clean and very nice, and as nice as any of them that you're going to find. Hood's in great shape. I don't see any clear coat issues here or anything like that. Very few rock chips. Everything is in nice, good condition. I already showed you the roof, but let me show you up underneath the Excursion. So rockers look really good. And then you can see right there, the white thing sticking down is the Hutch modification. You can see the 4-inch exhaust. And then back in like 4,000 or 5,000 miles ago, this actually got a new drive shaft. And then if you look up underneath here, guys, this thing isn't leaking any oil. It's actually quite dry up underneath here. So rockers all look good. Tires look good. No rust to worry about. And it's not leaking any oil. All right, let's fire this thing up. It was in the 30s this morning. All I did was pull this out of the garage right behind us and then turn it off immediately. So this should be a true cold start. It's probably 40 degrees right now. Wait to start light is over there. Perfect, that was a true cold start. You can see the temperature over there. Temperature gauge is all the way down at the bottom. Again, it's about 40 degrees right here. And the truck hadn't been driven in about a week. And it had been started this morning, but only moved out of that garage right there. It's got 221,953.5 miles. No check engine light, no ABS light, none of that. Here's your little monitor. It's showing you, I guess, engine gas temperatures, showing you your, I guess, trans temp, your battery, and it is showing you your EOT. AC is blowing nice and cold, front and rear. Like I said, this is actually working, which is cool. So it's showing 13.7 miles per gallon. Again, AC is working and blowing cold. Let's see here, mirrors, that mirror is working. Mirror, that mirror is working. Window, window, window. All the windows have good tint on them. Window, and then lock, lock. Your stereo is on. It says no service right now, but it appears to be working. And you can see battery is up to 13.4. It was 11.1 a minute ago. So alternator's doing its job. Everything's kind of coming up to temp now. And yeah, let's get out and let you hear it idle, and I'll do a blow by, and then we'll drive it. That was the steam. See no blow by. Just vibrations is all. Really good and healthy sounding 7.3. No smoke. Sounds great, guys. There's really not much to say about this one from a negative perspective. So yeah, 2002 Ford Excursion Limited 7.3 liter Powerstroke Diesel, 4-wheel drive, 221,953.5 miles. No rust in the rockers. Looks clean up underneath, and it's got the rare captain seats in the back. It does have the, what did I say, Wicked Wheel turbo. It has the upgraded transmission cooler, has the pyrometer, as well as this, what else did I say? Oh, the 4-inch turbo back exhaust. Man, super nice, guys. Got the Moto wheels, and it also has the nice Nitto tires. Boom. Now I pulled up the Carfax here because I just wanted to show you just recently, back here at 211,000 miles, so 10,000 miles ago, it had, if you can see that, air filter checked, body lubricated, differential bearings replaced, drivability performance checked, fluids checked, four tires balanced, fuel filter was replaced, fuel tank removed and reinstalled. It's probably when they did that Hutch mod. Oil and filter change, new shock absorbers, transmission filter replaced, transmission fluid changed. And then also 214 had the drive shaft replaced as well. And then if you scroll through the Carfax, you'll see it's got 2 minors on the Carfax. Both indicate that just a minor damage, minor cosmetic damage to the front end at some point in its life. And then, but it's been serviced at Ford the majority of its life. So great history. All right. All that being said, let's take this thing for a quick cruise. Shift lever felt great, didn't have any excessive free play or anything, and it went right into gear. And you can see all that's kind of, I don't know if you can see because of the sun, but the little orange tab lines up where it's supposed to. Sometimes on the Fords, that doesn't always line up. All right, taking this thing for a quick drive. Like I said, kind of a cold morning here. It's in the 40s right now. It was in the 30s overnight. First shift was great. Second shift was great. Steering feels great. I'm steering it with one hand and I have one hand on the GoPro. Third shift was great. I believe we're in third. And there we are in fourth gear. So now we're running 55, going 1500 RPMs. You can see the battery voltage, you can see the gas temp, you can see the boost PSI. Steering feels really good in my hand. There is not excessive free play in the steering wheel at all. All that appears to be very well sorted. Nice ride, no weird sounds in here. Going about 60 now, running about 1600 RPMs, no check engine lights, no ABS lights. Again, like I said, temperature gauges are coming up, fuel gauge is working. Keep the video going here for just another minute or two. I like to do a little brake test for you. But yeah, really nice place to be, guys. Really, really nice. Going 60 miles an hour, holding the steering wheel with one hand, just feels great. Feels solid, feels like a good excursion should feel. All right, we're gonna get on the brakes here as we come off the road. No feedback in the brake pedal. Brakes feel strong, feel good, feel plush. And the steering wheel didn't jerk in either direction as I was under braking. Turning here. Just feels great, guys. There was another shift in the transmission, super smooth. Another shift right there, super smooth again. All right, guys, well, there you have it. As far as I'm concerned, what I can tell, this is a very nice Ford Excursion. It's been well kept, well cared for. It's the right spec, it's the right year model, it's got the right modifications done to it. It's got a great history. Guys, this is a really nice Ford Excursion. I think you'd be very proud to own it and hard pressed to find another one like it. But hey, God bless you guys. Let me know if you have any questions and I'll talk to you very soon.